Taurus. This is Youngjo from Truth is Changed Tarot, and I'm here to do your January 2017 reading. So let's get started. Your overall message is facade. So I'm going to read from Shelf of Wisdom, Oracle, exactly what that means. If you're unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. This card is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? The key ideas are disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. And the kind of phrase is, with the card is, this isn't who I am. This isn't who I am. So to clarify, you have obfuscate and resistance. So perhaps you are closing your eyes to, let's see if this is better. There we go. You're closing your eyes to, sorry. That's way better. So you're closing your eyes to the possibility of this internal work that requires you to look at the hard truths about how you were raised or the experiences that you had as a child. It also could be talking about your inner child and some of the things that you're telling your inner child that isn't necessarily healthy. I would say healthy in the sense of like putting yourself down. You're resisting this shift that the facade card is asking you to do, which is let me read this again, which is reclaiming your life through reclaiming your life through what am I trying to say? Reclaiming your life through being who you really are, instead of what you thought as a child you're supposed to be. It's not. It's like the messages you're telling your inner child is like, you should be doing things this way. You should be doing that. The things that, it's like you're disciplining your inner child, but it's asking you to have a different relationship with that. So let's look at the love part of your reading. So for the singles, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords. So definitely this Pentacle energy is yours, Taurus. It's asking you to, with the Four of Pentacles, it's like you're holding on, like I said, holding on, excuse me, to you're holding on to a false sense of stability. Like this facade card said, you're holding on to a false sense of who you're supposed to be that is bringing stability in your life, but you understand and you know, but you're closing your eyes to the fact that that stability isn't real. Yeah, with this card, it's saying that you're in the process of doing that. This is what the month is for. It's in the process of letting go. It's a process of letting go in the sense of having a new relationship with it, which is, takes new steps. It's like you're getting to know yourself again through this process of release. And with the Knight of Swords, it's like you're taking that knowledge and moving it forward. You're carrying it forward into your life, into your relationships, into your goals and your dreams. You're integrating into your thoughts in your everyday. So that's definitely something to be mindful of this month. So let's get to one more card. Okay. The Nine of Cups. That's beautiful. That's way beautiful. That's way beautiful. Because it's like, that's the fulfillment, emotional fulfillment card. This process is going to lead you to what I just said. The sense of completion, the sense of self, It's a sense of it's a sense of stability that actually is about you and not about what kind of like living off of other people's stability or the stability that you bring to them. Yeah. So couples, you have the Knight of or the King of Cups reverse, and then you have the Five of Cups here. So another thing with, okay, the dynamic in this relationship is there is a potential there for y'all's relationship to be emotionally grounded and in control. Like you're trying to find a way to have communication that is where you both can hear each other. But right now it's reverse. So probably the places that y'all coming from, maybe your partner or partners, like y'all are just trying to say what each other wants to hear, you know, instead of what their truth is, instead of what exactly makes you feel good, you know, or what, not necessarily what makes you feel good. What feels good is change. I mean, it doesn't always feel good, but what ultimately leads to satisfaction and movement forward is change. But this is part of that resistance. Like if you're not being your full self, you're resisting what could be brought into your life. And that's what this Five of Cups energy is about too. It's like moving on. I'm getting from this card, it's like moving on from just focusing on what isn't working. I would say the other way around. It's like you're focusing on what is working. You're focusing on the Two Cups, this connection that you'll have, which is so beautiful, instead of like the Three of Cups, which is kind of what is kind of the dark shit. Also the dark shit that maybe your friends are noticing or is being impacted or that's happening as a consequence of the people that you're around. Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands energy. Maybe part of this conversation, you know, you've tried to have this conversation before, but it was really draining, or it kind of led to flared tempers or whatever with the Wands energy. Or it could also it's like maybe the way you're having engaged is just that you just talk things out. That leads to burnout, but it's asking you to do it in a sustainable way. Two of Cups. Energy is there, like I said. Definitely. Alright, let's go to the career part of your reading. So we have the King of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Magician. It's interesting because Aries just got this too. So maybe you're dealing with an Aries that has some air in their chart, or is acting like a really huge asshole. Like that's what the King of Swords is in its shadow side. It's the shadow side of the air signs, which is Gemini, Aquarius, and Gemini, Aquarius, and who am I forgetting? Libra. Sorry, Libra. If you're cross-watching, because I know I do. So what I'm trying to say is the shadow side of this person. Maybe you're engaging this energy is like biting words, cutting people down, like, or it could just be disorganized, scattered thoughts, not being with it, being late, not present, you know, and like maybe somebody confronts you or you confront somebody about this behavior, and you know, I think, did I shuffle these? Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shuffle them. I haven't been really good about. Yeah, maybe you're confronting somebody about this behavior, like, hey, your thoughts are really scattered. How about you slow down there? How about you take Take a break. Take some reflection, you know. It's the new year. It's new ways. New year, new way. So, there's definitely the energy is there for that. Oh. You have the Son of Cups. Yeah, just approach a situation in a very level-headed, kind of emotional appealing way. Like with the Knight of Cups, it's asking you to move forward in a way that's very fluid, flexible, still exciting, but very much like getting to the heart of the issue. I'm going to clarify this Magician energy. That one went flewing out. Okay. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I mean, you have the resources you need to be able to address the situation. Maybe somebody is kind of being deceptive, and this is also like, I mean, this is Ten of Swords. It's like a situation that kind of explodes. It gets blown up, and it's really asking you to come out of your shell. Come out of this place where you're just kind of trying to be a people pleaser. Like, stop being a people pleaser and call this person out. Or maybe this is someone calling you out. Like, your thoughts are so scattered. Your thoughts appear to be so scattered, but in reality, you have your shit together. It's just you don't want to rock the boat. Okay. This one came out like this. Stability. This is the Four of Wands. Yeah. The Four of Wands speaks to celebration, speaks to stability. That's really important to earth signs. But it's stability in the way that your passion is appearing or manifesting. So, it's like this is what all this energy is leading to. It's like it's opening your eyes. Like, this is what is possible. This is possible. You can have this. You can have a good time. You can be inspired and motivated and driven. This is the energy that's here, but you just gotta deal with this messiness. And there's a message I was getting. Oh, this whole another message is that this whole situation can happen at an office party, somebody's birthday, lunch, or something like that, like when all this evidence is being apparent. So that might be like a trigger for you to like deal with that energy. You're just like, it kind of like sparks you, like, oh, yeah, this is what's happening, so I probably should. It might be like the peak of the situation where you're like, this is a sign I need to start addressing it. So, okay. So, your spirituality and higher purpose, you have the Emperor, the Maison Dieu, which is the Tower, came out twice, so, and then the Judgment card here. So, alright, what you need to know, or the situation is like this. I'm like, the situation is like this now. This is who you are. This is what you can be. You can be someone who is totally in control, who can be the leader. You're the leader. You are not stepping into your power, because your way you set your standards in wherever you are, the community, your relationship, or whatever, even with how you engage with yourself and your own needs, you are the leader. You're the one who has the best taste, who has everybody's interest in mind. I mean, that's kind of where you are initially with this facade energy, is like, you have this sense of duty, but the way you're carrying it out is a way that is not real for you, but this is what's real for you. Don't be afraid to go into that energy. There's definitely going to be a situation that's going to happen that's going to demand that you engage in that energy, that demands that you honor that part of yourself. I'm like, what exactly is the arena of what this is going to happen? Because with this later part, this judgment energy, it's like you have gone through this this tower energy is like leading to this new understanding. It's like you are now in the place to what is that word? You're now in the place to answer to your past sins. Yeah. This is a Chariot. You're now, to clarify the Judgment card, your past sins or the past way of engaging with things has been, you know, you're trying to control ooh, it keeps falling on this Two of Cups energy, and and like it just falls. So your past sins perhaps have to do with a connection that you really wanted to manifest, but the energy wasn't there, and part of the reason why is because you kind of did the shadow side of the Chariot, which is trying to control a situation. But upright, situation through external circumstances, but upright, it has to do with, you know, addressing situations through understanding your role and your responsibility, your baggage, not claiming and carrying other people's baggage. And this is going to be a part of, you know, being a leader is just setting an example. And that's how it's asking you to engage in this sense of duty, is by living out your truth. Yeah, definitely. So your overall message, your advice cards are, it's safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. And I am of the earth and with yeah. I'm of the earth in sorry y'all, I need some water. I'm of the earth and in harmony with nature. Pretty. So the sensuality card, definitely Taurus. That is your energy. That is the sensuality, this sort of, you know, sexiness. This one of the things that Taurus is known for, is this kind of like grounded sexuality. It's not like fire, which is like pa 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 pa. It's just like this deep, flowing, grounded, you know, fertile energy. And it's safe for you to exhibit that. It's safe for you to be in that. It's safe for you to honor yourself in that way. Maybe you kind of feel guilty for something, or like, you know, that's a part of a lot of what, you know, people who don't live in their truth do, is they feel guilty for stepping into the light. But it's asking you to do that. And I am of heart. Yeah, like I said, the earth, Taurus, earth signs. You're in harmony with nature. Maybe it's asking you to you know, use this time in January. I don't know where you are, where all y'all are in the world, but you know, there's different ways to connect with nature. Maybe it's asking you to meditate with a plant, you know, with a pet. Some pets are spoiled, and I'm just thinking about my cat. Okay, and it's also asking you to you know, recognize it's asking you to recognize just how special and needed this groundedness that you bring into the world is, to be able to lead. Like, that's there's different types of leaders, and this is how you're engaging at it. Through this earth energy, through this groundedness, through this stability, through this, you know, laying foundations, you know. That's definitely what it is. Like, it's asking me to pull another card. I can't tell you what it is, but I don't know. That's why. It was 2 cards. Let me not lie. My emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. That's what I just said about the King of Cups over here. It's like asking you to connect to that. And then movement awakens my creative spirit. This new way of being, this kind of, opening your eyes, letting go of resistance is going to inspire you to move forward and definitely connect you to your truth. Alright, that's your reading. If you like a personal reading from me, go to my website, truthischanged.tumblr.com, where you can find below in the description. And also my website is full moon and new moon readings that I do every month. Also my Instagram. Check out my Instagram. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Blessings.